And welcome back! Off we go to take on our first gym leader of the Hoenn region. So our first gym leader is yet another user of rock type Pokemon, Roxanne. As you can see, she is the rock loving honors student. So let's just get to it, onto that gym challenge. Okay, so this would be seemingly new, so the first instinct is to kind of figure out the layout of this gym. You'll notice in a second that there is a way to avoid the two trainers that you'll have to fight in here, and that is if you enter to the left part, the opening on the left part, you'll be able to avoid the first trainer, and there will be another opening on the right side that you can similarly avoid the following trainer. You'll see that, but I'm actually interested in battling all the trainers, so as you can see I'm not going to choose to avoid him. So here's our first gym trainer, gonna take him on. Alright, so as expected, you'll see he has rock-type Pokemon. He's gonna have 3 Geodudes, I believe. So what we'll do here is just absorb them, since grass-type attacks are 4 times super effective on rock and ground types. So it's excellent. Going to get 1-hit KO on that Geodude. And 2 more to go, so it's definitely some good experience. Get us a little bit stronger for that gym leader. So that will be perfectly fine. And we'll take down second Geodude the same way, so more absorb. So about, I didn't check the power points there, I think 20-30 power points, so it should be more than enough to take out all the Pokemon here. Though unfortunately absorb is only about 20 base power, and unfortunately it could be a little stronger, but I mean it is what it is. It's more than enough to take out the majority of the rock types here, so we should be fine. I mean, if you're worried about not having a strong enough move, generally a good water type will help here. Water gun is definitely much stronger. You'll be able to take out the gym leaders. Well, you'll see her last Pokemon out more easily with the stronger attack. In any case, as you can see here, you can avoid the final trainer just like that. But like I said, I'm interested in fighting the trainers, so I'm just gonna come back and purposely fight him. He's like, if you can't beat me, you won't stand a chance against Roxanne. Oh, well, I could have avoided you anyways, so not like it mattered. Anyways, the experience is worth it, like I said. So yeah, definitely don't come in here with, you know, flying electric types. Come in here with the Pokemon that will give you the best type advantage, which are generally grass, water types. You can bring in some ground types though. There aren't actually any ground type Pokemon that you'll run into that can do that, so fortunately you're a little limited to your starter Pokemon. If you choose to start off with Torchic, its evolution Combusken becomes a fighting type, so you'll be able to turn that disadvantage to an advantage, or pack another Pokemon with the grass type move. So now we're gonna take on Roxanne. So yeah, here we go. Those 2 trainers are like a little brush off. Yeah, so here we go. So Roxanne is gonna have 2 Pokemon on her team. Pretty used to seeing that now for a first gym leader. 1 or 2 Pokemon. So this should be a easy takeout here. We'll just take it out with Absorb. We're 1 level higher, so we're doing okay. Her next Pokemon, as you'll see, is actually equally matched with me in level, so it'll be a little more difficult to take it out. Not to mention, it's a pure rock type. That is Nosepass. Probably one of the most problematic Pokemon for me back when Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire originally came out. Primarily because it knows a stab rock type move, so that is definitely crucial for her Nosepass here. You'll see in a moment. She decides to harden for an unknown reason, but hey, another turn for me to use an Absorb, so it's all in my favor. Now she's gonna start using some, well, not quite. I thought she was gonna use it. So this looks like a quick and easy wrap up, but unfortunately she's gonna use a potion, so that's gonna make it very difficult to take it out, unfortunately. And all we have is Absorb to damage this Nosepass here. So doing our best. The only thing we can do here is keep absorbing, unless we had a move that could lower its special defense to take it out more easily. I could as much easily use an X special attack to increase. So now you'll see she's going to use Rock Tomb, so things are going to get a little more difficult here. especially since, as you can see, that move actually cuts my speed, my Trico speed. So that can prove to be rather problematic. Though fortunately she actually uses potion here, so that'll give me a chance to gain a little bit of health back from absorb. Unfortunately, I'm still faster than this nose pass, but unfortunately it's going to keep firing off those rock tombs, so eventually it's going to outspeed me, which is not good. And I have to hope that she's not going to use another potion here. My strategy here is pretty much either get its health as low as possible or take it out altogether with the grass type moves, because there is a chance that she could either hit me with a critical hit rock tomb, or yeah, so that can happen, or me just not killing it altogether and her using another potion. So fortunately, Trico barely survives with 2 HP, and I'm able to get a last absorb in and take out the nose pass. So that is an awesome first victory, our first gym badge here. And Trico levels up to level 16, so you know what that means, guys. Trico's time to evolve. Yeah, I know, it probably would have been more exciting if I just let it happen and spoil it in advance, but I mean, it's how long? We all know when our starters evolve, so you get that little bit of excitement just thinking about when they're going to evolve, and it's like, yes, it's going to become this next evolution. So anyways, finally got our first badge. That's great. She admits defeat. Rules state that the trainers are to be given a badge if they defeat the gym leader. So that's awesome. Got our first badge, some money, and here we go. As expected, Trico's finally gonna evolve right after the gym battle. Can't get any more epic than that. It would have been cool if it evolved before. That would have made the gym battle a lot easier. But an evolution is an evolution, and that's great. We have a grow vial now to venture through this journey. So definitely going to be one of our team powerhouses. And learning a new move, I have to decide what can I really take off here. So I don't really see any use for Fury Cutter other than other grass type moves. I mean other grass types. So I'm not going to teach that. There are probably some better moves I can teach you later on. So that's great. We got the stone badge, and she's going to give us a TM, which is Rock Tomb. So now we can use Rock Tomb for ourselves. But it's a good idea. In this, don't forget, in this generation, TMs are not usable more than once. So once you use the TM, that's it. Can't use it again, like she said. So think twice before you use it. But of course, you guys know in later generations, generation 5 and 6, you can actually use these TMs multiple times. So when Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire comes out, you can definitely use that Rock Tomb all you want. Teaches it all the Pokemon that you want to, so that is a great thing. But back to this. I remember those old days, you really had to think twice before you chose a TM to teach to your Pokemon, because otherwise you'd have to restart the game, and it's like... So anyways, as you can see, badge on the trainer cards. That's great. First badge. On our journey to get 7 more badges and beat the Elite Four and become the Pokemon champion. So, something is happening here. I was about to heal my Pokemon, but this Team Magma grunt just ran out. Looks like he stole something from the Devon Corporation. Ooh. What's going on here? I think we have to, you know, let's check out what's going on. Forget going to the Pokemon Center. I can always go back there later. Alright, so Groval's looking a little bit shabby. So gonna have to switch it out for Tailo. And Tailo definitely needs some experience because our next gym is a fighting type gym leader. Alright, so we're gonna help out this guy here, the Devon Corp guy who was just robbed by Team Magma for his Devon goods. Okay, so yeah, let's head towards Route 116 and see what's going on there. Maybe we'll fight some trainers along the way too, since that's what this journey is all about, becoming the strongest Pokemon trainer. You gotta kick butt wherever you go, so watch out, trainers. Alright, it's Bug Catcher here, so I'm gonna use this opportunity to make my Tailo a little bit stronger, get it some experience, get some levels up, and ready for the next gym. Okay, so as expected, he has some bug types, a Wurmple here. We're gonna take it out with some peck attacks. Super effective. Gonna bring it down to the yellow. So one more will take it out. Hopefully it's not gonna get poisoned. And it does. So I'm gonna have to get an antidote for it, unfortunately. But yeah, at least we take it out, and I'll use that antidote depending on what his next Pokemon is. It's a Silcoon, and Silcoons can't do anything to Taillow, so I'm gonna use this opportunity to heal off that poison, because poison can be pretty annoying. It's the last antidote I have, but I'll go buy some more later anyway. So it's gonna use Harden, and that doesn't matter because I can peg it to death pretty much. And I'm gonna use Focus Energy to increase some critical hit ratio here. I remember back in Ruby and Sapphire, I would never even think to lay eyes on a move like that. I'd be like, let me just take it out with Pex, use attacks. Now things have gotten more strategical, so it's like, oh, you know what, I need to get this done faster. So let's use some Focus Energy. But unfortunately, no critical hits. I mean, that's fine because all this Silcoon can do is Harden anyway, so really nothing it can do except waste some more of my power points. Alright, so no crits. That's fine. But Taillow goes up to level 10, so that's awesome. We need some more levels up here. And Nincada's his last Pokemon, so this should be easy. You can definitely take it out with Peck. And a critical hit! Yeah, Nincada deserved that after that other bastard Nincada. Thing took me like 4 minutes to take out when I didn't have my Taillow. Oh god. Yeah, see, so a flying type can definitely handle against some of those annoying bug types. Or fire types. Or whatever you want to use. Alright, so as you can see, if you don't want to evolve your Pokemon, just press the B button. Evolution cancel. Yeah, so that's good if you don't want to evolve something, you want to keep your Pokemon cute and cuddly, or, you know, want to slap an Eviolite on it or something, and it keeps trying to evolve. I don't know. I do that for Eevee sometimes when it tries to evolve into Espeon, but I want an Umbreon or something else that, you know, it tries to evolve into, but I don't want to. Alright, so more experience for Taillow here pretty much. And I kill some Zigzagoons, so I'm pretty much killing time, trying to train my Pokemon against some trainers here. Just having a little fun. Oh, just noticed, this is Youngster Joey. I forgot, so this is where Youngster Joey resides in Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. He's in Route 116. He's got a Zigzagoon and a Machop. Huh. Oh man, that low kick did a little bit more than I wanted it to do. Youngster Joey. How many are there now? I think there's at least one Youngster Joey in every game. I've had this conversation with a lot of people. Youngster Joey is just that epic. He's in every single game. Practically. Every Pokemon game. Bandages are a sign of toughness. Alright, so there is a lass here, and I forgot if I read this sign. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so we're gonna battle this girl over here, who, for some reason, I thought she had a Jigglypuff. I was trying to remember which Pokemon each of these trainers had. Really, I haven't played Pokemon Ruby in a really long time, so she actually has a Marrow. So what I'm gonna do is use this opportunity to recover my Grovyle. Since, don't forget, I have Absorb, so I can actually forget using a potion, and I can actually heal it. And I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a risk and hope that it doesn't knock me out. Fortunately, it has only Tackle, and that barely scratches. Grovyle, and I'm gonna take out that Marrow, get a ton of health back. That's awesome. So that was great way to avoid using some potions. So I can definitely save those potions for something else that I might need to heal. I might need to heal up Taillow, so I might want to save that potion for there. Cute Pokemon, okay. Whatever, lady. So, I'm gonna switch out some Pokemon here since I'm suspecting this hiker to have rock types, since that's what they usually have. And I'm gonna use this opportunity to heal Grovyle some more. So, cool. So that's pretty much what I'm doing, just saving time, killing time. I mean, it beats going to the Pokemon Center like 3 times just to heal the Pokemon when I can just absorb them. Yeah, I mean absorb some rock brown types and steal their energy. See, back in the green already. Man, I love these Geodudes. They're just so helpful. It's like I'm stealing their souls to recover. This Gorval's so evil. So healthy. Awesome. So I'm kind of running out of absorb power points, but that's fine, because I don't think there's that many Pokemon coming up in this cave. So yeah, I think we should be okay. We're done with the battles. So yeah, we're actually able to use the HM for cut, if you noticed that the gym leader said that. So all we need now is the hidden machine for cut. So we kind of have to find where this guy for the hidden machine is. I'll show you guys later. If I don't get a chance in this episode, I'll show you next episode. He's actually also in Rustboro City, so I believe he's actually next to the Pokemon Center. So we'll check that out in a little bit. So it looks like here we're gonna have to head into that tunnel to see what's going on there. I think that's where the Team Magma grunt actually ran. So you can see here we're gonna have to cut down this tree if you want to see what's beyond. And there were some berries, so we don't want those to fall off. And there's this guy by himself who lost his Pico. So you'll find out that his Pico is actually the name of his Wingo, which he lost. And if you guys remember, this is actually Captain Bryony. So you know, on our journey to the next Pokemon gym, there's actually no way to get to the Pokemon gym, so we're gonna actually have to get some help from Mr. Bryony to get there. And I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but this cave is a little bit difficult to see in. I believe in the DS, I'm not really. I mean, on the actual Game Boy game, it was possible to see through this fog. 'Cause in the ROM here, for some reason, I can't see. Either I just haven't played this game in so long. I just haven't visited this cave in like a really long time. Alright, so there's only Whismers in this cave, and he's like, "Are you coming?" Alright, let's go, man. There's nowhere for him to run anyways. There's like some rocks behind him. Like, you have to rock smash those rocks. Unless he has a Pokemon with rock smash. So we're gonna have to kick this Team Magma grunt's butt to get back that Pico and the Devon goods. Alright, so about evenly leveled here. This could get a bit difficult. So we're gonna set up on this Poochyena, and it's also gonna try to lower my accuracy, so that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna try to peck it. Fortunately, I get in a good hit. And now it's just gonna sit there increasing its attack. That can be problematic. So I really kind of need that critical hit now. Let's see. That's good. I got a quick attack. And now it's going to hit me with some more sand attacks. So that's going to be annoying. I kind of might want to switch. Those howls are getting a little bit annoying. Because if it attacks me and I can't attack it, that's going to be an issue. I could always switch in. I'm just being a little proud here because I want Taylor to get that experience. That's why I'm like not even. I'm like, I don't want to switch. Take it out with that peck. Now I get a critical hit when I didn't even need it. So, it's just annoying sometimes. You want it a little earlier, it doesn't happen. So this Team Magma grunt, it's a pretty easy fight. Took him out almost like nothing. It's gonna have to give us those goods back now. Give up. There's nowhere for you to run. All right. So he admits his defeat. He's gonna give us the goods back, and he pushes me to the side because I'm like, there's nowhere else to run. See, so that's Mr. Bryony. Nice to meet you, Mr. Bryony. Now let's go to Dewford Town so I can fight the second gym. And I believe we have to go to Slateport City to, you'll see we have to deliver those goods shortly. Or at least something else. As you can see there, I canceled the battle, but you notice that during the battle sequence just before, we were able to see the area around us. So that's definitely a little bit helpful in finding our way through this cave. So, yeah. So if you get lost in the cave, you can always use the effect of battle sequence Just before you can get a little flash of what's going on there. Alright, so here we're gonna see some odd little squares. As you might remember, those are the little spots that you can actually break open to create a secret base. So that's what those small indents are for. You use a move called Secret Power to actually break open the indent further, and you can make your own secret bases. So now Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are actually going to further highlight on this, and you can actually make your own, essentially your own Pokemon gyms inside secret bases, which is actually pretty cool. So we'll get to that shortly. I'm actually going to see if I can showcase the demo when it comes out. I believe it's coming out, it should already be out, but to people that registered on Pokemon.com, they'll have a little bit of a glimpse of the demo. I'm actually going to download it myself today. I'll record some videos to show to you guys shortly. But it is said that each day you play the demo that something special will happen. Yeah, so after going back to this, we'll get those berries later when we get the HM for cut. So here we got the Devon goods back, and we're gonna go to. Actually, he's gonna give us a great ball first. Then we're gonna go to Devon Corp to. Well, he wants us to come with him, so we're gonna see what's going on here. I guess the president wants to give us something, and we'll have another mission apparently. So it gives us another reason to go to. Oh, actually we have to deliver the goods to Rustboro City, so that's where we're gonna need help from our friend Mr. Briny, who happens to have a boat. You'll see soon enough. The president of Devon Corporation. His name is actually Mr. Stone, so you might remember Steven Stone, who is the champion of the Hoenn Region. So we're gonna be meeting him shortly, and I believe that's actually Mr. Stone here. That's his grandson, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that's his dad. I believe that was his grandfather. But anyways, we're gonna get Pokénav from Mr. Stone here, which is actually an interesting little device. Shows a map of the Hoenn region, and you can also see some little cool stuff about the trainers that you battled previously. So I'm gonna show you that, guys, that in a second. And yeah, so now we're off to Dewford Town to not only fight the gym leader, but we have to give a letter to Steven Stone, the champion of the region, but he doesn't exactly reveal that just yet. But we do get to see him a few times throughout the game, so... Oh, so we're gonna talk to some of these guys. The guy that I just spoke to down on the bottom right there, he's the guy that you can bring any fossils that you found. You can bring them to him and he'll resurrect those Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. So, you can recover, get some ancient Pokemon. I believe you have a choice between two Pokemon in this game, and those Pokemon are Anorith and Lileep, which evolve into two pretty interesting to use Pokemon. So here we're gonna see the Hoenn map here. So as you can see, our next destination, we've previously been to Petalburg Town. So I believe you can only see the information for places that you've already visited. So our next location here is Dewford Town. But since we've never visited there, we can't get any information about it. Well, on the other hand, we've just visited Rustboro City a little while ago. So there's a little information on that. Whereas Mauville City, there would not be because we've never visited Mauville City. So as you can see here, yeah, you can see a small synopsis of places in the city or towns. So towns are actually in blue, you might notice, and the cities are in red. So that's the distinction between the colors. And Little Root Town. For a second, I thought it had a Pokemon gym. I'm like, oh. So these are just little houses and stuff. Yeah, so a cool little map function. And condition will show you the condition of your party Pokemon. This correlated to the Pokemon contest, if you might remember in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire here. So you can take a look at their coolness factor, beauty, cute, smart, tough. So those are the 5 main stats for the Pokemon. And Trainer Eyes will give you a little bit of information from trainers that you might have faced in battle previously, and trainers that I guess you can rematch So yeah, these trainers will actually, I believe they give you a call whenever they want a rematch, or maybe I have that wrong. That might be Pokemon Emerald. I'm trying to remember if they actually call you back. I'll have to see that. But I remember there was a reason why their introductions were here. So that's just a little synopsis and info about the trainer's eye section. Pretty cool little gadget, I have to say. Going back from back then. Alright, so I think that's about it. We're gonna exit this place, and that's gonna be about a wrap for this episode here. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. And off we go to Adventures Beyond. So, my question today for you guys is, what strategy did you use to take down the first Pokemon gym of the Hoenn region here? So what strategy did you use to take down Roxanne? Did you use grass type Pokemon, grass type moves, water types, or did you employ a more difficult strategy that you couldn't quite use super effective moves? So what was your strategy? Like, say if you used a Torchic, did you have to use evolve it into Combuskin to use fighting type moves? So yeah, pretty much what Pokemon did you use and what strategy did you employ to earn your first gym badge of the Hoenn region here? So that's for me. As you can see, I just pretty much kicked butt with Trico here with some absorbs. It was a pretty close match. Came very close, and she really retaliated with some Rock Tombs, but fortunately, I was able to take it out of absorbs, and I probably would have to say my strategy after that would have been to hit it with Ralts, Confusion, or whatever other special attacks. So pretty much, if not for grass or water type moves, I would have just stuck to special attacks, since Nosepass relies on Harden to increase its physical defense, so its weakness lies in the special defense. So pretty much that's what I would have did. So post your comment as to what your strategy would have been. Alright, so don't forget once again to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode.